What's up, y'all? Welcome to the Chris Gunther Show. Thank y'all so much for watching. Remember to like and share this video. We greatly appreciate it. On today's show, I'm blessed to have my young king, Mykey Cooper. What's going on with you, bro?
How you doing?
Doing good, man. Good to see you, man.
Yes, sir. It's good to see you as well.
How's everything going for you?
It is good. It's good. Pretty busy, but that's the normal.
Yeah, definitely normal, man. You know, you got a podcast and you doing Power Book too. Like, man, how's all this stuff coming about for you, bro?
Man, it's been awesome. Power Book 3 was a great experience. I played Tyus Crane, where I was 50 Cent's bully in that show. Uh it was a great experience. It's been a great experience with everything I've been doing now. So like you said, my podcast as well. I have a podcast called The Authentic Podcast, where basically it's me and my co-host Daisha Nelson, where we keep teens and everybody else around the world informed on social issues, pop culture, music, etc.
What made you want to start a podcast?
I think what made me want to start a podcast, we came together as a collaborative and said teens need another outlet where they can get just authenticity about stuff that's happening around them, because a lot of times everything that's happening around them is either sugar coated or it has impressions and opinions from people that's older than them, such like that, and you don't really get to hear what your peers think about the things going on around you. So we said, why don't we make something for us and for everybody else in the youth to inspire, but not only that, give them somewhere where they can come to and feel like they can see themselves and see their own opinions and see they, be inspired by the people that's around them and people that's like them.
No, that's a very good point. Especially, teens are completely different now. Like there are so many things that, teenagers have now that I know I didn't have. Like I'm only 26. I'm not that much older. But I just remember how it was when I was a teenager. There wasn't a lot of social media. There definitely wasn't no podcast. So
Right.
now that you're stepping into this new podcast space, it's pretty dope. But let's go ahead and hit on something you had mentioned, your experience on Power. What was working with 50 Cent like?
That was an awesome show. So I was on Power Book 3 Raising Canaan. People were like, well, did you meet 50 Cent? Did you meet 50 Cent? We never met 50 Cent. And we were only filming for like a couple days. We were working with his assistant director. And so this was a great experience. Just being part of the Power universe. I mean, that's something else to say as a great experience as well. It was great. We had fighting training as well, because it was a fight scene. Yes, it was a fight scene. We were in the premiere episode fighting, of course, being bullies. But that was a great experience, working in that universe and working just to see the magic that 50 Cent has behind, his shows.
What made you want to get into acting?
I've been acting for over 10 years now. And so I believe personally, when I first came out the womb, I was always meant to act, or be a performer, be in front of the spotlight. And so I started off modeling. Uh, I started off modeling when I was around 4 or 5. I was on the cover of Crunk magazine down in Atlanta. Then I was born and raised in Philly, but then I went to Atlanta. Then I came back, and that's where my acting journey really transitioned into. And so I started acting. I've been on every network on TV at this point. So it's been an experience. I think what really made me want to start is just being able to tell other stories and live through other characters and be able to bring life to those stories that don't get told a lot.
With you being so young, there comes a lot of pressure. How do you stay focused and how do you stay motivated?
I stay focused on a long-term goal. I think that's what really drives me, is knowing that there's a long-term goal to all of this. And that goal stretches far behind everything that I'm doing now, that is just a stepping stone to get towards that goal. And so I think that's what keeps me focused. I also think what keeps me focused is my foundation, my beautiful mother, who has been my rock, and she always has my back in and out of the industry. And so I think she's the one who's really kept me focused on driving towards that long-term goal, which is to be successful, create generational wealth, and continue to tell the stories of our people, our culture, and continue to profess our blackness through Hollywood, because it's so underlooked and underestimated, and we are, as Black creators, underestimated in Hollywood.
Who would you say inspired you to act?
Oh, there's a couple people. For one, my mom. I think she definitely inspired me to act, because she graduated. She went to a creative and performing arts high school here in Philly, with Kappa, and she also graduated from the University of Pittsburgh with a degree in theater. And so she taught acting herself, and she lived through that acting journey herself. Tons of productions, and so I just kind of got that bug when I came off the womb to do that. But other people in the industry who inspired me to do what I do, definitely Denzel. that's a legend, that's an icon. That's what I aspire to be at his stature one day. And the people that's around me now, people like Marsai Martin, who's doing great things. She's young and from Blackish, and she has made her own production company and started and produced her own movie at 15, doing great things at Hollywood at her young age. Ava DuVernay, just Issa Rae, Spike Lee, you already know, that's a legend. Just a bunch of Black creators, because I get to see myself in Hollywood and be like, oh yeah, I can do that. It's nothing, I can achieve that one day and one day soon.
What are some of the projects that you have coming out that people can look forward to?
Yes, so here's some projects I have coming out. So I am going to be starring as young LeVar in a reoccurring role for Amy Schumer's new Hulu series coming out, which is called Life and Beth. That'll be coming out really soon. So look out for that on Hulu. Yes, as I'm saying, my podcast is live every Friday. That's going on right now. We do it every Friday, and it gets posted afterwards, so you can come check that out. Bring you the teens, the kids, you the adults, all y'all come gather around, watch it at 7 p.m. EST every Friday, or you can watch it after the fact. We just radiate good energy. I'm also working on the EP because I am a music artist. I go by Key the Prophet in the music industry, and so I'm working on an EP called The Prophecy, which will be releasing end of this year towards next year. I got some great stuff coming for y'all. So yeah, look out.
Musically, who would you say inspired you to do music?
Inspired me to do music. Let's start off with the foundation of music for me. I think that was really growing up in that real hard Black household where it's nothing around me but jazz and neo soul and R&B and 90s hip hop and all of that. And I think all of that influenced me wanting to rap. But not only that, the different textures and different palettes that I dip into when I work on music. And so some of the artists today that really inspired me to do music: J. Cole, Kendrick Lamar, even King Los. It's a lot. I think those are my top right now. Yeah, definitely Biggie, Pac, all of them. Yeah, definitely. I think I take inspiration from everybody, which has molded me into this artist that I am now, and still molded me into the artist that I will become into the future.
When you are not filming and not doing music and things of that nature, what are some of the things that you enjoy doing?
Writing poetry. I am a activist as well as a spoken word artist, so I'm always writing poetry. I'm a realist as well as a socialist poet, meaning that I write about the things going on around me and going around my people and the world. And so that's what I'm doing. I'm writing about stuff from the heart and from the soul and just putting it down, releasing my thoughts. If I'm not writing poetry, I'm playing video games, of course. Some of my favorite video games. I mean, it's a handful, like Minecraft, right? Spider-Man, Miles Morales. Yeah, so those are a couple. And then if I'm not doing that, I'm probably writing music 9 times out of 10, always writing music every day, writing music.
Where do you get your inspiration from to write music?
Inspiration. I think I get the inspiration from me writing music. I think I just kind of leaned into this after dipping into the poetry bag, because I've been writing poetry since I was like 9. And so I think that all kind of just shifted together. Poetry is music and music is poetry. And so I think that all kind of just shifted together, and it was very simple for me to ease into writing music. And I don't know, I think writing music for me is not only a release of emotions and thoughts and stuff like that, but it's a way for me to play with creative elements and be able to see, well, what's my style, or maybe I could switch that up and maybe they didn't expect that. You feel me?
No, that's pretty dope, man. In terms of, everything that you've accomplished this far, what would you say has been your most amazing accomplishment?
Most amazing accomplishment.
Up to date.
Most amazing accomplishment. Many don't know this, but I actually worked alongside the cast of Wu-Tang and American Saga. I actually filmed for that show. Y'all know season 3, the last and final season 3 will be coming soon. They're in development for it. And so I worked alongside RZA from Wu-Tang Clan when he was building the show Wu-Tang and American Saga, and that was just a great experience being able to have a part in that production.
Sounds amazing, man. You're doing so much, and it's crazy because you're only so exactly. How old are you?
I am 16 years old.
Man, I wish I had that much stuff to do at 16, because all I was doing was playing ball, and that was it. Now I'm wearing suits and ties, doing interviews, conversation for a different day, though, man.
You feel me?
If anybody wanted to connect with you or follow you or learn more about your story, how can they do that?
Yes, y'all can follow me on all social medias at Mykey Cooper, but Instagram is Mykey Cooper, MykeyCooper. Facebook, Mykey Cooper. Yeah, everywhere Mykey Cooper.
Before we get out of here, the holiday season is quickly approaching. You got Thanksgiving, you got Christmas. What are some of the things that you're thankful for this year?
I'm thankful for family. Definitely for family, because family is a big part. Especially since my family has gotten very smaller over the course of a couple of years due to things such as COVID and outside things. So definitely family, the people that I have close by me, and thankful for other things, any blessings that God throws my way. Definitely thankful for those as well. And that's really all I can be thankful for, the blessings in the family, because that's all that I could care about in this world right now. Materialistic, but you got to really hold on to the emotional branches that you have in this world. So that's what I'm thankful for.
Nothing else needs to be asked. Mike, thank you so much for your time today, man. Greatly appreciate you, young king.
No problem. You have a great day.
Be sure you guys like and share this video. Mykey Cooper on the Chris Gunther Show. Thank y'all so much for watching. See y'all next time.